All right, it's that time again. Time to play some games. I picked up a couple of new strategy games on sale. I got Hard West, which I've played a little bit already, and I got Othercide, which I have only played through the tutorial. So I'm going to do like an hour of each or so. Let me make sure we're live, etc. I believe we're live. All right, so I'm going to start a new campaign here. This game is based off of XCOM combat system. I'm a big XCOM fan, so it's been fun. I'm going to try this Method in Madness campaign. I have not played this campaign before. It's all new to me.
Back in the days when the West was wild, anarchy ruled, and madness spread across the land. A genius inventor by the name of Trumercliff worked on a cure for this madness, but didn't manage to complete his undertaking. The word of his demise reached his not-so-friendly rival, Solomon Delir. Much to his surprise, Trumercliff's will stated that Delir could have his lab and all his equipment if he agreed to continue Trumercliff's work. But when Solomon arrived there, he found the place ransacked and overrun by gun-toting madmen.
Sounds like it's time to do some killing.
Delir was nervous and thought about fleeing. Then 3 massive Pinkertons appeared. Each introduced himself in turn, but all 3 had the same name, Mr. Persons. They explained that they had been hired to protect him, but declined to say by whom.
All right, so we're in the setup phase, so that means they're not going to shoot me. So gonna get everybody into position here. I'm gonna figure out what positions I want. This guy in the window is gonna be a little bit of a problem, but so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's see, we got one guy back here behind there. No doors on this building. Oh, there's a door right there. These guys don't have a lot of health, so we should be able to like one-shot them. If I get close enough, I should have like 100% chance to hit. Let's see. What up, Caleb? Thanks for the like. I think I'm almost in position here. Maybe one more turn to get set up. It's kind of hard to tell if I'm going to have a clear shot from here, but we'll find out, I guess. Everyone else looks good. All right, time to start shooting. Oh, I can't see. Okay. Can't see this guy. Maybe I'll just get right up on. All right, end the turn again. All right. Missed. Missed at 74%. Oh, maybe. Sometimes the shotguns have like a cone blast you can do. I should have paid a little more attention to their special moves. Yeah, now shit's getting real. I like the music in this game. It's one of the things I like. Let's see here. That's no good. There's also quite a few changes to the combat system that make it different from XCOM. You can't jump through windows for one thing, which is took some while getting used to. Yeah, he's not going to have a good shot. And the other thing that's a lot different from XCOM is that, like, in XCOM, when someone's in cover, it just lowers your chance to hit them, but you still can do full damage. In this game, when people are in cover, you do way less damage. So you really it's really about getting in the right position. Let's see here. So I can't go through this door because that red circle means he'll shoot me. Gotta find another way to get this guy. Oh shit, there's a dude there. Oh, that's not great. And it's a little bit annoying. I can't just tell him to path around the other way. As far as I know, there's no way to like tell him to path so he doesn't go through the red circle. Let's see. I don't know if I can shoot from there. Oh shit, there's a dude right there. All right, let's get him. No ammo. Let's see, there's a guy over there too. See, you can flip the table, but you can't tell him what side to flip it to. Sol Good Cat, is this an ad? JK. Are you officially done working your job? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna start doing the daily cope every day next week. I'm taking this week to just ease into things. Man. All right, we're just gonna run up here and blast him. %. What could go wrong? Let's see. I don't know about this guy. This turn's gonna hurt, I think. Lucky. Also lucky. Well, that wasn't bad. All right. This bastard got away, though. Now I can't get him that way. Just gonna ignore him. This guy's out of ammo. I don't know if I want to go running right up on those dudes. You can ricochet off things too. Oh, I don't have enough luck to do a ricochet. Let's see here. Reload. Ooh. That's awkward. 3 guys left. Okay. Oh, we get this dude. Uh-oh. Oh, so rocky. Nine 59. I think actually if you just run to the square you want, and then you can flip it. No? Yeah, and then that doesn't take an action point, right? Yeah, okay. That's how you do it. Oh no, no ammo. All right, one dude left. The guy that we left back here. Uh-oh. Awkward. This guy has no ammo, right? No, don't shoot him. Oh, good. I was gonna kill my dude. That wouldn't be good.
The laboratory was finally cleared of lunatics. Delir breathed a sigh of relief as he sat down to begin his research.
That was a pretty easy fight. Delir, if you're reading this, it means I have succumbed to the madness. You have arrived here exactly as I planned. You may be asking yourself why the greatest inventor of our time would move to the hard lands of the West. It is a fair question. After being informed that the land was being ravaged by a plague of madness, I offered my help to a man known as the Protector. I believe that by using the modern objective principles of science, I could devise a method to erase this madness. But as I came closer to a cure, I can feel my mind slipping away. I fear I may not be able to complete my work. The notes in this safe comprise everything I have learned thus far. For the sake of your fellow man, finish what I have started. Cure this madness. You are the only one left with the ingenuity required to accomplish this Herculean feat of intellect. Sincerely, Trumercliff. Trumercliff. A few days later, the laboratory was restored. Solomon could barely contain his excitement. It was a perfect place to work on a revolutionary new technology, and Trumercliff's blueprints would give him a helpful head start. Each patent requires a blueprint. Blueprints belong to one of 3 fields: chemistry, engineering, and gunsmithing. Each new patent unlocks additional development opportunities. Each patent enables you to order new items from the nearby workshop. What up, Fire Rises? Chemistry allows you to create different usable items for healing and improved performance. Engineering provides passive upgrades and throwable items that deteriorate enemy performance. Gunsmithery enables you to construct powerful weapons. Solomon chooses to focus on... let's go with chemistry. So, hey, just for the record, I beat Resident Evil 3 on hardcore mode, okay? Solomon has never researched chemistry. He felt his first breakthrough would allow him to patent the revealer and the medical bag. The former improves sight and reveals notes in invisible ink, but reduces health. Medical bags allow instantaneous healing of damage. Solomon invented and patented the revealer and the medical bag. Go to the workshop and buy at least one item. Solomon entered the workshop. It was an utter mess. He spent the rest of the day restoring the tools to an operational state so he could begin building prototypes for new patents. The raw material stocks were empty, and the only way to restock them was through the Pony Express. That meant that each prototype would come at a cost. Medical bags and revealers.
Trumer Cliff's notes suggested the natives knew what caused the madness. Delir decided to pay them a visit and try to find out what they knew.
Let's check out these other places. Oh, there's a lot of places here. What do we got? The Faith. The Fate Dealer, I think that's called. The Smoke, I can't read it. Yeah, let's see what else. Ruined Mansion, Gunsmith, Inhabited House. Let's hit the Ruined Mansion first. Once a majestic home, the ruined mansion now retained only a shadow of its former glory. Solomon knocked to no avail. All right, let's check out the inhabited house. Solomon arrived at a dilapidated cottage inhabited by the Thurner family, a strange group that laughed at even the most solemn things. They invited him for dinner. Solomon pointed his gun at them and ordered them to hand over their valuables. Solomon decided to accept their offer. I think on my last campaign run, I got the bad ending where my guy went to hell. So I'm going to try to get the good ending, so I'm not going to rob these people. One of the Pinkertons accepted their offer, but fell sick soon afterwards. Later, tormented by horrible waking nightmare, he perished. Oh, one of my guys died. Solomon confronted the family. They begged for their lives and gave him a blueprint signed by Trumercliff. A new Pinkerton arrived shortly. The death of his predecessor had a slight but noticeable impact on Solomon's mind. Okay. Solomon arrived at the scene of a terrible catastrophe. Inside the crash train sat a single conscious man surrounded by bodies. He was covered in blood but otherwise appeared well. He introduced himself as James Scheffler and assured Solomon that he had once been a doctor. He asked whether Solomon or his companions needed any help. All right, so that's the guy that can heal our sickness if we get sickness. The inhabitants of this town had become either so crazed or so terrified that they had left, seeming suddenly and all at once. Buildings stood abandoned as decay slowly crept in. Solomon wondered whether they had left anything useful behind. So if I search, I get more insane, but I can find some items. Let's just do a short moment to look for interesting items. The brief search yielded several items, including the notebook of Sheriff Turner's deputy, Dead-Eye Dean. Dean wrote that Sheriff Turner was arresting lawful citizens for crimes they didn't commit, and every accusation ended on the gallows. Sheriff Turner had become convinced that every person in his town was a criminal. After reading through the notebook, Solomon felt this tainted place had left a mark on his soul. The natives told him about a comet they had seen shortly before people began going mad. Everyone had twisted dreams that night. The man who lived in the ruined mansion could tell him more, but Solomon would need to give him the password. Jade is the gem of greed. Solomon came to the native village. The people here were eccentric but closer to sanity than most. Solomon traded with the natives. Solomon gave the natives some mechanisms and shared his gunsmithing expertise, earning $50. Yeah, I guess that sounds all right. In order to teach the natives anything at all, he required at least 3 gunsmithing breakthroughs of his own. Okay, so it didn't work. Let's see what these guys have to trade. Back to the old mansion. At Solomon's words, the door sprang open. Behind it was an elderly man who invited Solomon inside and asked if he would like some refreshment. The inside of the house was also in ruins, and the whole building looked as though it might collapse at any moment. The elderly man spoke to him about the origin of the madness. He said he remembered the night it had begun, the same night a comet blazed across the sky, and everyone he knew was touched by terrible nightmares. Father Gilmer had organized an asylum in his church to the southwest in an attempt to cure the sick. Though he was able to gain much insight into the disease and record it in his notes, the madmen turned on him at their first opportunity and tore him apart. In Solomon's words, what? Oh, the inside of the house was also in ruins. Let's see here. Solomon asked about the nearby land. The old man spoke at length about the reactions of 3 prominent members of the local community. First, he spoke of Trumercliff, an insane genius who wrote secret notes about the comet in invisible ink on top of decoy documents. Then he told the story of Sheriff Turner, a wise and just lawman who became paranoid after the comet's arrival. It began his reign of terror, in which he built an army of madmen and criminals who hunted like a pack of ravening wolves. Finally, he spoke of his own son, Alvaro, who went looking for an ancient native city and never returned. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but thought I clicked the same thing again. All right. Wait, I wasn't done here. Solomon bought a key which he thought might open the back entrance of a nearby church. He didn't care to know how the old man had obtained it. $100, that'll leave me with $7. I'll just hold off on that for now. Let's see, I got 2 blueprints. Let's do chemistry again and see what happens. The next breakthrough would allow him to patent a stimulant. Stimulants improve movement rate at the cost of some health. The next would yield patents for dexterity, elixir, and mandrake powder. Dexterity elixir improved the user's mandrake powder. Doesn't say what dexterity. I guess your dexterity. Mandrake powder was reputed to influence luck over time. I'm all in on chemistry, baby. I think I'm out of blueprints now, right? Yeah. Solomon stumbled upon an abandoned campsite. Beside an extinguished fire pit, he found Trumercliff's notes. They made little sense to him presently, but he thought they might prove useful later on. One notebook was entitled My Rival Inventors and contained slanderous texts ridiculing other inventors such as Tim Russell, Christopher Wilson, and Solomon Delir. Amid mocking comments about his mistakes, Solomon found extensive deliberations on the senselessness of his past research. Keep the notebook or burn the notebook. I'll keep it. With the notebook in his pocket, he never forgot his past errors. Though his madness increased, with it came scientific greatness. The church had been refitted to function as an asylum. Solomon approached the asylum, guns at the ready. Okay. Looks like it's killing time. Don't look like I have any. Something I haven't figured out about this game is if you use these items to increase your maximum stats, if that stays. So I'm going to try to pay attention to that so I understand the mechanics a little bit better here. Oh, this guy has no guns. That's no good.
The church was now a makeshift asylum, but it appeared the inmates had taken over. The madmen guarding the doors all wore deputy badges that read Turner. Delir wondered where Gilmer's office had been. Probably upstairs, he grumbled. Only Delir knew how to identify the files. He would need to go there personally.
All right. No setup this time. Bow, 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 bow. There's no Overwatch in this game either. Is that a nun? Yo, that nun's shooting at me. See, there's a weird thing about this game where you're not allowed to run up on people, but if you don't have a line of sight on them, you can, and then they don't shoot you. I'll demonstrate it here. Okay, so I run right to this spot, and he doesn't shoot me for running up on him. It feels like a real exploit. I don't know. I think it would be better if they just made it so that you did get shot. And then that would teach you for running into situations where you didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? Like that's the big XCOM pitfall is when you just run straight into like a mob of enemies and let them get the first shot on you. All right, what are we doing here? Not a door? Oh, it's not a door. I'm blind. Up. This nun. She's got the angles on me. I just realized there's an optional mission of acquiring all of these notes. Hang on. Shot the nun. So much for not going to hell. You know what I'm saying? That's not good karma. Can't quite make it to cover. Is there anything I can ricochet off of? Oh man. Missed. Hmm. See, this is one of those situations. I need to draw this guy out. Oh shit, there's another nun right there. I knew that was gonna miss. Ouch. I'm gonna try another ricochet shot here. Missed! Ugh. That one was for a trophy too. I think that there's a trophy for if you get a triple ricochet. Hmm. So I had 100 luck. Now I have 120 luck. I'm going to take this HP potion too. And we'll see if that carries over. Oh shit, where did that dude come from? Oof, lucky. Where the hell did you come from? All right. It's going to work this time. Pew. Pew. Can I get a triple? $39%. Hold on. I'm gonna shoot him with a different dude first. Cause I mean, if it hits him, it'll kill him, but if it misses, it'll get rid of his luck. All right, that's what I kind of wanted it to miss, because now my ricochet will have a chance of actually hitting here. Maybe. Yes! All right. There's still a dude in here, right? All right, we killed everyone. Just got to pick up the stuff.
Delir searched the room and found documents bearing Trumercliff's insignia.
Distraction zone, but everybody's dead. Just end the mission, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the audio stops coming out of the headphones. Just a shitty connection, I guess. Yo, Vermicide. Playing a little Hard West. This campaign's been pretty easy so far. I think it's because you can play this as your second campaign. Because I went down the other like tree, and it got pretty hard. Well, at least a lot harder than this one has been. It's annoying how they make you do all this when you've killed everyone. They should just end it if everyone's dead, you know what I'm saying? Gotta walk to the extraction point. Easy peasy. Solomon leaped into his steam carriage, hotly pursued by Turner's men. It was the same bunch of lunatics that had been in the laboratory when he first arrived there. He was horrified by their ferocity. Clearly, they thought of themselves as lawmen. Between their lack of fear, Turner's leadership, and their sheer numbers, they had rapidly dominated the region. He hoped the documents from the asylum would shed some light on the madness and its source. Solomon felt weak and insecure. His mind was constantly distracted. He was plagued by strange dreams, which inspired him to create a strange new blueprint. Nice, I got a blueprint. Solomon met J.M. Hobby, an engineer who had developed what he called the world's clock. The device counted the time remaining until doomsday. Solomon asked about the clock in detail, and seeing the dedication of the watchmaker, decided it was his duty as an inventor to help with its construction. So I can buy this guy's assorted parts and then give them back to him. He's got a blueprint. I'll take that. I'll take these as well. I got 2 blueprints. Let's go do some motherfucking science. Solomon remained the laboratory. All right, research, chemistry, healing elixir. Let's go. Chemistry, vitality elixir, and the gas bomb. Done. I think I'm out of blueprints again. We finished the chemistry. Finished the chemistry tree. Hello, Clown Welt. On Twitch. You know, I just realized I think I forgot to set the type of stream this was supposed to be on Twitch. Solomon remained. Okay. Analyze the data. The document displayed a clear pattern. When patients entered the asylum, they typically got better and went back home. Then their symptoms inevitably worsened and they would return worse off than before. The same effect seemed to happen to Trumercliff himself. The process was highly unusual. Father Gilmer was determined to find out if there were other areas affected by the plague in other parts of the country. Getting banned on Twitch? Couldn't be me. Middle-aged man with his lips sewn together ran a pharmacy in the middle of nowhere. Though he never spoke a word, he seemed rational and was eager to strike a bargain. Let's see what this guy has here. Bunch of healing items. I hear you, Clown Welt. I hear you. The Indian trading post was modest, but hut made of raw planks. Miss Bradford ran the trade with the natives. Her wares included weapons, clothes, and tobacco. The quality of her wares seemed high, but so did the prices. Yeah, it's built on the XCOM combat system, but it's Wild West. It's kind of, I mean, it's no XCOM 2, I'll tell you that, but they did some cool things. There's some cool ideas in this game. I'm gonna buy the blueprint, even though it's all my money. Yeah, this is like if you completely like got played out on XCOM, but you still haven't had enough. There's another game I bought that's built on, and there's a sequel to this too. The sequel might be better, and I got this game for like $2. You know me, I'm super cheap. But the other game I bought, it's like Phantom Initiative or something, and I only played one campaign, but it's like a spy espionage game that uses the XCOM turn-based system. I don't know, I couldn't get into it. They needed like more tutorial in that game to actually tell you what to do. They just kind of throw you into it and you're like, what the hell's going on? But I might try it again at some point. Okay, where's the railroad station? Oh, there's the train, derailed train. There it is. It's almost 8 o'clock. All right, well, I'm probably at 8 o'clock. I'm going to switch up and try the other game I got here, Othercide. Solomon found an abandoned telegraph station and train yard. Official reports and private letters lay scattered everywhere. Solomon guessed a wealth of information must be hidden in those papers. Some might even hint at how far the madness had spread. While Solomon read everything he could get his hands on, the Pearsons guarded the telegraph station. The first round of documents he read were worthless, but Solomon continued, determined not to miss any clue. He hoped his zealousness would not allow Turner's men to get the drop on him. The endeavor took several days and was endlessly frustrating. Solomon considered walking away. At many points, none of the letters from neighboring states mentioned anything about the plague. Solomon felt he was missing something important. He was exhausted but still carried on, reading far into the night. And here comes the Pinkertons. I got a bunch of got some actual relics now. Let's see what we got here. The shirt protects you from injuries and oh, his luck went back down to 100 and his health went down. So that did answer my question about if those items gave you permanent gains. They do not. So those items seem kind of shitty, to be honest, because why would you want something that gives you one health when you could just have something that heals you completely? Unless you, there was one campaign I did where my guy had like a regeneration ability where his health regenerated every turn. So I guess if you have that, raising your max health maybe kind of makes sense. All right. I'm not actually going to play this. I'll load it and then I'm going to quit and then I'm going to load Othercide. Yeah, that Phantom game pretty much sucks. As far as I can tell. I might try give it one more try at some point.
Solomon found himself in a maze of trains and stations. The scattered notes.
All right. Actually, I was watching this Nicolas Cage movie on Amazon Prime earlier today. I didn't finish it. I watched like an hour of it. It's called like the Humanity Bureau or something. Look, man, I have a guilty pleasure, which is I like shitty Nicolas Cage movies. This Humanity Bureau or whatever, this movie is so bad. Is so bad. It's like the most lowest budget. It's like if you and your high school friends decided to make a movie, but you had no budget. I guess Nicolas Cage was the budget. They spent all their money on Nicolas Cage. What does he cost to get a movie? Like $5,000 or something? Oh God, it was so bad. So low budget. All right, this game I like I said I played through the tutorial, one mission tutorial, and that's all I've played. So I'm really new to this. We're on day one. I got this game also for like $3. Both of these games, if you're on PlayStation, both of these games are on sale super cheap
From
right
this side
now.
of the veil, I can give you my daughters, birthed from my soul. You will need them to fight. What
All
will
right.
you remember now?
This is the chrono map. From here, you will be able to manage your daughters in the inner void. Select your next mission from the attack menu, end the day. Let's enter the inner void to germinate a new daughter. Enter the birthing pool. Here you can manage your daughters. Germinate a daughter. Creating a new daughter costs 200 vitae. Her name is Sincere. Okay. If I press random, it just changes the name. Yeah. Prudence. Choose a class. The Blade Master excels in melee duels. The Soul Singer supports her sisters from afar. The Shield Bearer protects her sisters. I got one Blade Master and one Soul Singer already. Let's take a Shield Bearer.
The others are converging, warping reality. You must stop suffering from feeding. Go. Close the first synapse.
Supposedly this game is pretty hard. That's according to the game. This game, it's similar to the Darkest Dungeon when you load it and they're like, you're going to die a lot. The game tells you that. You know what I mean? The unbearable weight of massive talent. I don't think I've seen that. I think I remember like seeing like a trailer and I wanted to watch it. I'm gonna have to check that out. New missions or synapses appear each day. Beat a synapse to close it. Select the synapse. Mission details. Choose the daughters you want to send. Looks like we can send 3 daughters.
Take away his tools of torture. How many have died to appease suffering's ambition? How many more?
While a unit is engaged in melee combat, attacks coming from the flank or the back will hurt more. Four enemies remaining. This is my Blade Master. Move the character to an available. Okay. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I think that, right, I can see an enemy here. Right? Plague Doctor. So I feel like if I just like run up on it here, then it's going to attack me, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Let's move a little bit. Oh, this is still the Blade Master. Okay. I'm just gonna end the turn. I see. I see. You don't get to move all your guys at once. You have to. The way the timeline works on the bottom there. Oh, I messed up. We'll just end it. See, my plan worked perfectly. Get close enough so that you'll be able to run up and hit them, but not close enough that they'll be able to run up and hit you. I just intuitively know how to play these games, you know what I'm saying?
No mercy. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Oh, so they gain more powers from leveling up. Okay. Okay. So what's interesting about this game is they give you 100 ability points, but if you use more than 50, it's like you have to wait twice as long for your next turn. So I'm just going to shoot again because I think the point of that is to get kills when you need kills, right? And now since we went over the burst allotment, we may as well use as many of our points as we can. Okay. Uh-oh. He's powering up his shot. So I'm going to have to burst again. Lunge and slam. I don't know how what the range is on these moves here. Hmm.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Okay. Where is the other enemy? Where is the other enemy? Ah. Ooh, this guy's tougher.
Shred them down.
Piece of piss. Oh.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
A recollection ends if you have no way to continue, if you get beaten by a boss, or if you choose to end it yourself. This will let you start a new try on the first day and gives you access to more shards, resources that you gain from missions and can use to buy remembrance power-ups. You can only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse. Daughters need to rest. They cannot fight more than once per day. One of your daughters can learn a new skill in the inner void. Skills can be unlocked by reaching new levels of mastery and upgraded with memories. This daughter has earned a new trait reflecting what she has experienced. Traits cannot be removed or changed even in death. Each time you unlock a new skill, you have to choose between two different abilities. So we got Lightning Strike, dash 5 tiles to deal up to 345 damage. Has a range of 5. Or react to an enemy finishing movement in melee range and deal up to 475 damage. Costs 5% HP. I think I'll take the immovable stance. Shadow Round. 5% HP, deal up to 259 damage to enemy in range. Taking damage from an ally has a range of 7. Deal up to 359 area of effect damage, then move to an empty tile. I'll take that. Increase armor by 180 for 40 and move up 15 initiative units on the timeline for each incoming attack. Deal up to 282 damage and push target 5 tiles. Enemies pushed into each other or an object take up to 120 damage. I'll take that one, I guess.
Remember.
Remembrances give you access to bonuses that last through the whole recollection. A remembrance remains unlocked once it is unlocked, even if you start a new recollection. Unlocking a remembrance doesn't activate it automatically. You must use shards to activate it. You earn shards every time you complete a mission, but your pool of shards is limited to those you had at the start of the recollection. Once you start a new recollection, you get access to all your earned shards. Doesn't look like I have any shards currently. Or wait, this costs 0 to activate. All right, we activate it. Start a run with 2 memories. Damaged left eyeball. Some of the stuff is a little bit murky, but I think it'll make sense as I go. I think I actually kind of know what they're saying, but
Remember their courage.
when a daughter dies, she ends in the cemetery. You can resurrect a daughter using resurrection tokens. Any memories the daughter has equipped are lost on death. Resurrection tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions or when unlocking certain remembrances.
Give life to our daughters.
Let's germinate some daughters.
Please, guide her well. Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way. Give life to our daughters. Please, guide her well. Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Memories are obtained when killing certain enemies. They are upgrades you can assign to your daughter's skills, adding various effects, anything from increasing damage or defense to impacting the timeline. Every memory unlocks a new part of the codex in the memories section. Whoops. How do I equip memories? I'm not clear on that part. Maybe it's when you go to do the mission, huh? Why does it keep... It's got the little exclamation mark like it wants me to go to the inner void, but I don't know what it wants me to do here. Oh, wait. I saw it. I saw something. Available memories. What is that? Available memories. Okay, I see. Increase the damage of a skill by 20%. Increase the damage by 50. This is a high damage skill, so the percentage would be good. Decrease the target's armor by 40 points. Increase the critical chance of a skill by 5%. Let's take the drill here. Oh, it costs vitae to equip a memory, and I burnt up all my vitae. Germinating daughters. Okay, all right. Well, that's my bad then. You can start a new recollection at any time. This gives you more shards with which to activate remembrances. Well, I don't like the sounds of impossible difficulty.
What more must we sacrifice before the end? Here the legions invaded and dragged this city into purgatory.
Nine enemies. Shit. Oh, you can see their movement range. So we're like already in range. So let's move just a little bit back this way. There's going to be enemies on this side too, right? But we'll bait them in. Oh, I took two of the gun dudes? No, I didn't mean to do that. Took two blade masters. Oh, how good am I? I moved to exactly just out of range. It's like I was born to play this game. Now we're gonna fuck these dudes up.
Impressive.
Progress has its setbacks.
Hmm.
Progress has its setbacks.
Another terror to haunt us.
Uh-oh. Oof. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Wow, you really don't want to get hit in this game. Okay. All right.
Impressive.
No. Don't pick on the hurt one. Dodge. Oy, oy, oy.
Progress has its setbacks.
the poor one's suffering never end.
Dodge again. Come on. I'm already in burst mode too.
You can't stop progress. The key
Ha
will be found.
ha ha. They said the thing. They said the line. They're picking on the weak one. They went around the healthy ones to kill the weak one. Those motherfuckers.
How foolish my fears. One less to plague the innocent. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Yo, what up, Mad S? Thanks for the follow, buddy. Get some.
A bitter victory. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
I'll never forget Felicity, or whatever your name was. When a daughter dies, they are laid to rest in the cemetery. You can resurrect a daughter using resurrection tokens. Any memories the daughter had equipped are lost. Resurrection tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions or when unlocking certain remembrances. Belle. My level 1. My level 1 died.
We draw ever closer to fulfilling our purpose.
To heal a daughter's wounds, you have to sacrifice another one. All right, I'm starting to see where the difficulty comes in here. What is the sacrifice chamber?
What will you remember now?
Shards to allocate 0. All daughters gain 15% max health points. Yeah, so I think the way this is supposed to work is it's like you fail. You're supposed to fail eventually, but you get more power on your next try. It's like that, right? And eventually you'll get powerful enough to not fail. But where's this?
Remember their courage.
How do I heal?
Give life to our daughters.
Yeah, and I think it's like the further you get, the more shards you get for when you restart. I was trying to figure out this healing thing. All right, Celeste is badly wounded. I can sacrifice. What is regenerate? I don't know. It's not really clear. All right, I'm gonna click regenerate. The only way to heal a daughter is to sacrifice another daughter of an equal or higher level. The surviving daughter will be healed and receive a fragment of the sacrificed daughter's soul, gaining some of its power. The sacrificed daughter will be laid to rest in the cemetery. Well, I can't sacrifice Felicity because she's too low level. But it says press X to sacrifice. I'm confused. When I press X, nothing happens. So I need to sacrifice a higher level. Doesn't really seem worth it. Let's equip some memories. I'll do one more mission here, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Increase the critical damage. Increase the damage by 50. Add an additional attack dealing 60 base damage. This attack can't crit. Increase the critical chance of a skill by 5%. Increase the critical damage of a skill by 5%. Kind of figuring it out here a little bit. All right, so we'll just go next day.
Our daughters ache to battle the next nightmare.
They're all impossible. We're just going to get owned, aren't we? Oh, this is a rescue mission, so if you do this one, that's how you get your resurrection token. But it looks like it's harder. You're allowed to take 4 daughters. I actually have 4 daughters. All right, well, fuck it. May as well try.
wouldn't want my scalpel to slip into innocent flesh.
Classic plague doctor. Reach the escape area, then use the leave
Simon
skill.
would be free if he could only follow the right path.
For the bright soul and each daughter. Oh, that's the bright soul I have to protect. Okay. Where's the escape area? There it is. Right soul has no skills.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Hmm. Oh, I didn't think he'd be able to attack me if he did his full movement. Oh, they're coming from behind. That's what I get for dicking around.
Progress has its setbacks.
Yeah, so you can't stand on the edge of what they can move to. You got to be one tile back.
bitter victory.
The new shift has just arrived. The new shift has just arrived.
Dodge. Prudence. Really fucking me over here, Prudence.
Progress has its setbacks.
The veil grows weaker, its power stronger.
Lol. It really is impossible. Ruh-roh.
A bitter victory.
Can't hurt these guys.
One less to plague the innocent.
She's alive. Still can't hurt this guy, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Exquisite. Memories of another life. Guard them well. The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
I don't like the looks of that skull. Poor old Prudence. I don't think she's gonna make it.
The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
Tell me I'm one tile away. Oh. I think I messed up. No, I didn't. I didn't. Uh-oh. Prudence ain't gonna make it. Prudence is left behind. Oh, wait. She did make it. Amazing. Impossible my ass. Unfortunate about Celeste, but it's probably my wife texting me. Prudence made it to level 3. Very nice, very nice. If I sacrifice, I get a resurrection token. If I free, I get 400 vitae. I think I just take the vitae, right? Because the person who died was a level 1. They're worth 200 vitae. Rather take the 400 vitae.
Set them free.
Am I right or am I right? All right, guys. Gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think of these games. You want to see more? You want to see more Othercide? Or you want to see me play something else next week?